Coaches are scrolling X right now, and they're not seeing your son. That's why he doesn't have any offers. But his next post could be his ticket to a Division I football scholarship. I'm gonna show you the exact posting strategy and weekly schedule our athletes use to get coaches' attention, start real conversations in the DMs, and of course, extend offers. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Richie Contartesi. I earned a D1 football scholarship at just 5'7", 150 pounds, and now I've coached over 200 others to do the same. And you'll definitely want to stay until the end, because I'm going to give you the full step-by-step posting playbook your son can start using today. Now that your profile is set up to make posting simple and unforgettable, I teach the players I mentor a 4-part framework called POST. Step 1, P, pick your platform. Now, it's really important when you're in the beginning stages that you stick with just X. This is where the majority of recruiting happens. Once you get really good and you're consistent with X, then you can start posting on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. The reason you want to start with X is because that's where the majority of coaches live. And the purpose of using social media is to get offers. If you want to go viral, then we could start looking at adding other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. But again, it's really important that you get really good at posting first before adding multiple platforms. Number 2, own your schedule. If it's not scheduled, it won't get done. What we do with our athletes to make it simple so they can consistently post every single week is we have them pick 1 hour a week where they're gonna create all of their posts. For example, every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m., they're gonna sit down and make sure to create their posts for the entire week. Now, during this hour, if you're just getting started, you're just gonna create 3 posts. And as you get better, you can add additional posts. You can get to 3, then 4, 5, 6, and ultimately get to 7. And you'll see as you go through this how easy it actually is to get to 7 posts. But in the beginning, just make the goal to do 3 posts per week. Now, before we get into all the different types you can use, it's really important to understand why you're posting on social media and what you're trying to accomplish. The purpose of posting on social media is so that when you do outreach to college coaches, when they come back and check out who you are, you want to make sure you can check off 3 boxes in order for a coach to offer you a scholarship. Box number 1, can you play at my program? Are you good enough to be able to play at that particular school? Box number 2, do you have the grades? Do you have the grades, the academics, to be able to get into that particular program? And number 3, do you have the character? Can they trust you? Are you the type of player that will come in, fit their culture, and be a high integrity player? Every post is a chance to answer those questions. And this is exactly what happened with a quarterback who had the grades, the film, and the talent, but no offers. His parents were frustrated because he wasn't posting, wasn't doing outreach, and wouldn't listen to them. When I finally got on a call with him, he admitted he was scared to post, worried he'd look dumb, or coaches wouldn't care. I gave him the exact step-by-step posting plan and told him to commit to just 3 days a week. After a few weeks of posting, a D1 coach that had ghosted him for months came back and sent him a DM. From that point on, he was a believer. He stuck with it from there on out, and by the end of the season, he had multiple football scholarship offers. And it all started by committing to a simple posting routine, just like you're learning right now. So as I'm about to share with you all the different types of posts that you're gonna use, every time you post, you're gonna check off all of those 3 boxes before you even get on a call with them. Once you get on a call with them, it's gonna be really easy to turn that phone call into a visit and that visit into an offer. So here's what to post. Highlights, share clips that show your skills and in-game or practice performance. Work ethic, behind the scenes clips from training, lifting, or practice. Academics, post your GPA, grades on a test, academic awards, or honor roll recognition. Character, show leadership, community service, and just being a good teammate and person. Achievements, big plays, milestones, and awards. Personal, share positive moments from your life like hobbies, family time, and things you enjoy to show who you are off the field. Diet, share pictures of healthy meals or snacks you eat to stay strong and ready for sports. As you can see, there's so many different types of posts you can use, and as you continue to get better, it'll get easier and easier. Here are a couple simple ideas. For your highlight clip, all you have to do is go to your highlight video and actually just cut it up and take one clip at a time. For your training post, all you have to do is every time you go to work out, just bring your phone and have your teammate or bring a tripod and just film one set for each movement that you do. And when you leave the gym, you just created 4 posts. And then for an academic update, all you have to do is just take a picture of an A you got on a test. The most important thing is that you don't overthink it. The simpler you make this for yourself, the simpler it's going to be. Remember, we're not posting to go viral, we're just posting to check off one of those 3 boxes so that you can get an offer. Here's an example schedule for advanced. These are what our athletes use once they've been doing it for quite a while. Monday, highlight clip. Share one play from your highlight tape or a new practice clip. Tuesday, a work ethic post. Post a behind the scenes video of your training, lifting, or practice. Wednesday, a character post. Share a quote from a coach and explain what it means to you. Thursday, academic update. Post about your GPA, test score, or an award. Friday, a diet post. Share a picture of a healthy meal or snack. Saturday, a character post. Show leadership or community service. Sunday, achievements or personal post. Recap a big play or a positive moment from life. Now, just as important it is to know what to post, is important to know what not to post. The quickest way to get taken off a coach's big board is to post something that makes you look bad. And not just on X. If you have an Instagram and TikTok, coaches use X for recruiting, but then they use those platforms to see who you really are. So here are a few things to make sure not to post. Don't post about guns, drugs, alcohol, or anything like that. Don't like, share, or comment on controversial or polarizing posts. Don't argue online or use bad words. Just make sure to keep it positive. If you're the parent of a high school football player who wants to earn a college football scholarship and your son is struggling with marketing himself or confidently communicating with college coaches, I wrote this book specifically for you. Inside it, I share exactly how I earned a Division I football scholarship in the SEC at just 5'7" and 150 pounds, without going to camps, being ranked, and without any connections. And right now, I'd like to give you a copy completely free. All I ask is that you just cover shipping. I'll drop a link in the description below so you can grab your copy before we run out. Step 3, S, schedule your posts. Scheduling your posts is one of the most efficient things you can do with social media. This is so important so that every day you don't have to log in and remember to post. During that hour period of time, you could schedule out your posts for the entire week. You can use tools like Hootsuite.com or Repurpose.io or the Next Play CRM. All of these tools allow you to take these posts that you created, upload them, and schedule them for the entire week. This way you don't have to worry about posting and thinking about it every single day. You can get it all done within 1 to 2 hours a week. With everything we do, we like to automate it, set it, and forget it. You can spend more time building relationships with coaches. Step 4, T, talk to coaches by engaging. Eventually, you'll start talking to coaches. When you do outreach, they're gonna come and check you out and follow you. You're gonna follow them back. One of the things you can do to really increase your chances of getting a response in a DM is to engage with that coach. The more you engage with them, the more they see your name, so that when you do DM them, you do email them, or you call them, they're way more apt to respond back to you. And the way that you do that is, since they're following you and you're following them, you're gonna see some of their posts. The easiest thing you could do is to like their posts and leave meaningful comments. Don't just say something simple like, great post, actually leave a meaningful thought. Another thing you could do is actually reshare their post and also, again, leave something meaningful as a quote. The more they see your name by seeing all of your posts on social media, they see that you liked something, they see that you comment, they see that you shared their post, they got an email from you or they got a call from you. The more they see your name, the more likely they are to continue to check you out. This is marketing 101. Engage, engage, engage. At the end of the day, the more a college coach sees you, sees your name, sees who you are, and you check off those 3 boxes, the more likely they are to offer you, and the easier it is to build a relationship with them. So don't overthink it. Schedule an hour today and set up 3 posts for this week. Now, I created a document and a checklist with everything I've covered in this video, all of our schedules, everything to do, our entire social media system, and I'm gonna leave a link below this video where you can get access to it completely free. And if you got value from this video and you wanna watch more videos just like it, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you wanna know how to set up your X profile correctly so that when a coach lands on it, they actually watch your highlight video and DM you, then you're gonna wanna watch this video right here.